Black hair is absolutely beautiful. Black hair tells so much. Black hair has such a huge, important story to tell. And in this video, I hope I can tell it well. That was kind of corny. Hi everyone, my name is Donna Duck. Welcome to Duck Talk with Donna, my discussion channel where I have a topic that I discuss. So being that it's Black History Month and I am Black, this video's topic of discussion is the history of black hair. Hi, it's still February, it's still Black History Month, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Let's get back to the video. Black hair is important to me for several reasons. One, I am Black. Black hair is an identity of many for Black people. Black hair has a deep and meaningful history that I want to be sharing in this video. Also, me personally, I choose to represent myself through my hair. I choose to show people, you know, this is who I am. I like to wear these different color hair. I like to change up my hairstyle like literally every 2 weeks. Not like literally, but so my hair is also my, not just cultural, but my personal identity. And also I want to be a cosmetologist. I want to help Black people with their hair. I want to help Black people feel confident with their hair and Black hairstyles. So Black hair has just become an overall important thing to me in my life. And for centuries, Black people have been told that their hair is ugly, that their hair needs to be covered up, that certain hairstyles that Black people wear are unprofessional and wild. People like to make similarities between Black people and their hair with animals, and it's like, why would you ever say that? And I can't count the many times that non-Black people have referenced my hair to like a material like cotton or something, or to like animal's fur. Just recently my manager, I was like bending over doing something, and she came up and I was wearing a puff, and she came up and just started petting it like this, and I looked at her because I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what? And she was like, oh, I just love your hair, it's so beautiful. I was just like she was just like petting it. I was just like, oh. Like, I didn't even, what was I supposed to say? Thank you? Like, why would she come up to me and do that? Why does she think that's okay? For a long time, just non-Black people would think it's okay to just come up to a Black person and make these ridiculous comments about their hair, about their appearance. That's what I kind of want to share in this video. I just want to give a brief history of Black hair in this video. The reason why I say it like that is because I just feel like if someone is passionate about learning about a topic such as this one, such a huge topic that is meaningful to so many people, then I feel like they need to do more research. Because what I'm going to say in this video is not, it's going to be just going to be grazing the surface of the history of Black hair. So I just want to encourage people to go out and learn more about the history of Black hair. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Going back to ancient Africa, hair was a huge part of African communities, African tribes. Hair was, when you look at ancient African hairstyles, you see all these beautiful braids and jewels, shells, just these different styles that Black people styled their hair as. And it's so much more than just looking at it and seeing the beauty in the hairstyle. There's so much more history that goes into Black hairstyles. In ancient African tribes, hair meant several different things. Hair could mean their age, hair could mean their status in their society, hair could mean their religion, hair could mean their ethnicity, like where they were from. Hair was a huge part of ancient African civilization. So when the slave traders came and stole the black people, the first thing they did was shave their hair off. They did this dehumanizing act to strip black people away from their culture, to take away their connection to their cultural identity. And going into the new world, when their hair started to grow back, black people didn't have access to their oils and their combs from their homeland, so they had to like make do with what they had. And doing that, they lost touch of their culture, like their hair culture, because they didn't have access to it. And also, not only that, but there was also the white people looking down on black people, telling them that they were less than, treating them like they were less than, and just trying to erase black culture away from them, just trying to take as much as they could away from black people. So black people would often cover their hair, due to the heat, or just to, when they were working, just to keep their hair back, they would cover it up. And I'm going to talk more about that later in the video. But that's just a form of culture erasure. Just covering up their hair and just setting it aside like it wasn't meaningful to their lives. And with the white people, the black people with lighter skin and good hair, which was like, the loose curly hair, that the white people would favor those lighter skinned black people. So the black people with dark skin, and the coily hair, they would try to style their hair in a way that was similar to the white people's hair, and they would try to, lighten their skin with chemicals, and they would damage their skin and their hair with these chemicals, trying to appear as the white people. So in doing this, it's just more culture erasure. That's why I'm mentioning it. Just over time, just so much was being taken away from the black people in this new world, and they were losing so much of their identity. That's what they wanted. They wanted black people to feel less than. They didn't want black people to have anything. So then growing up, and when black people were freed, black people would, in order to fit into society, in order to feel normal, black people would wear hairstyles similar to white people. They would wear weaves, they would straighten their hair, and they would just adopt the Eurocentric styles that was presented to them, so they could try and fit in more in society, so that they can go to schools and go to jobs. Because when black people have these certain hairstyles, people didn't want to hire them, because their hairstyle was so-called unprofessional, because their hairstyle was distracting. And then along with the civil rights movement came the Black Power movement. Black people began to embrace their natural hair. They began to embrace braids and locks and these other African hairstyles. They began to find themselves again. Black people wanted to have a positive impact on society, a positive influence on society, that black hair is okay. This is normal. This black hair, for black people, hair is pride. Hair represented their pride, it represented their power. And through their hair, black people were able to embrace their culture again. Black people were able to reclaim their roots. And it's like similar to the African tribes, black hair meant something so much more than the style. Today, that still is so true. Black hair means so much than just a style. Black hair means power. Black hair means the fight against racism. Black hair means the fight against the norm, because for so long, black people were told that their hair was not normal, that their hair was, it was absurd and needed to be tucked away. So that is the brief history of black hair. There's so much more. There's so much more people involved with the history of black hair, and there's so many movements and things that need to be learned just alone by black hair, that I kind of want to encourage people through this video to go learn about on their own. Because if you do that, then that shows that, you know, that's something you really care about. That's something that you care about. So I just want to say, as a black woman, I am proud of my hair. I am proud of my afro hair. I'm proud of my braids. I'm proud of the history that came with my hair, because it's very powerful, it's very meaningful, and that's, you know, that still continues today in this world. And in this fight, the fight with hair still continues today. You know, in some states it's still legal to discriminate against hair. Like at school, you can't wear do-rags. Black people, it's common for black people to wear do-rags because that protects our hair. You know, it's like a style, yes, but it also protects our hair. And at school, you're not allowed to wear those because it's distracting. That's what they say. And you can't have, and when you have certain styles, you're looked at like you're crazy, like they're dirty hairstyles, and some workplaces won't hire you because of the hair that you have. Like I said, I really want to encourage people to learn more about black hair, and more importantly, black history, because black people has had and still do a huge impact on this world. So with that being said, happy Black History Month. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you can take something from this video and learn something from it. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I make these videos. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to be notified for further videos, which will be soon. And until the next video.